time. Timor-Leste will hold its second term of presidential election tomorrow. And to know about the current situation in Indonesia's neighboring country, a day to the vote day, joining us from Dili, Timor-Leste, Metro Globe Network's own Iqbal Himawan. Iqbal, tell us what's going on there as to how's the situation currently before people go to cast their ballots tomorrow.
Okay, Ralph, I can say we're here in the capital, Dili, of the Timor-Leste's capital. It's pretty quiet over here. It's 9:30 p.m. at night. Why is it quiet? Because most of the people went back to their hometown already. That's the requirement for the voting, required them to go back to their hometown to use their vote according to their identifications. And other than that, why the presidential election for this time in Timor-Leste attract so many sides? Because as the youngest nation in Asia, it has gained a lot of international attention, and one of them is from the European Union, where they sent around 26 observers or delegations to come here to Dili to observe the election itself. And then if we're talking about the candidate itself, this is like the second round. Tomorrow people will cast their ballots for the second round of the presidential elections, where Jose Harmos Horta and also Francisco Gutierrez, or known as Luolo, will compete for the president position. And in the first round, none of the candidates has reached 50% plus one. So it has to be, the second round has to be held at tomorrow, at April of 19. And on the runoff, it will be proof who will take office on the May 20. It's the 20th anniversary of the country's independence. And tomorrow, people will start to cast their ballot from 7 a.m. in the morning until 3 p.m. afternoon. And then the votes will directly be counted at the after the vote ended, and then for 72 hours it's being given to the National Election Commission. For Harmos Horta, will cast his ballot on 8 a.m. in the morning near his home, while the incumbent will cast their ballots. I'm sorry, what I meant is the incumbent president Francisco Gutierrez will cast his ballot at 8 a.m. in the morning, while Jose Harmos Horta will cast his ballot at 9 a.m. in the morning, Ralph.
So how many people are estimated to come to the polling stations to cast their vote tomorrow, Iqbal?
What's interesting is the number of people who will cast their ballot is predicted to be rise because of the policy from the government and also the support from the political party itself. There, from 1,433,000 residents or people of Timor-Leste, approximately 800,000 will cast their ballots. But if you look from the first round, there's only 600,000 people cast their ballots. But for the second round, because of the support of transportation from the government, also the political parties and also the candidates, they provide the voters, especially the young voters, with transportation for the voters to go back to their hometown. It's predicted to be rising. For the participation percentage in the first round, it has reached 77%. It's pretty high compared with the other countries' participation level, but it is predicted even more higher tomorrow, Ralph.
And how significant are the young voters this time around?
Especially the young voters, both candidates have targeted the young voters, especially from the overall 1.43 million people of Timor-Leste. More than 50% are under 30 years old, and around 20% are novice voters who will vote for the first time. And if we talk about the young voters, they will vote not only about the history, how Timor-Leste gained its freedom but more to the real problems they face every day, especially if we look at the two big challenge in Timor-Leste youth right now, that is the job opportunities and also the education. A lot of people, a lot of young, with a big number of youth here, but so many cannot get a job here, so they have to get out of the country to get a job. That's the big question, whether the new candidates can fulfill their promises to give job opportunities and also a better education for the youth. Ralph.
All right, so how do you describe the security situation overall as you see over there, Iqbal?
It's been pretty conducive, I can say, from the first round until the preparation of the second round. While doing our coverage, we don't see too many police or army. It's just a real, day-by-day activities. We saw a lot of people just doing their activity on the streets. No extra securities, even in the National Election Commission or near the places where people will cast their ballots or in the border. It's just business as usual. So I can say, and also from reflecting from the first round, there's not so many incidents. It's just a small incidents, but not reach the level of, it requires an investigation or whatsoever. So it's predicted that tomorrow, especially since in the capital itself, not so many people, because most of them are going back to their hometown, it's predicted it will be peaceful. That's what we hope from looking at the current situation so far out.